And we're live! Hello everybody, I'm Jeff, the half-assed vTuber. I'm still using VUp, even though I was meant to change to some other program by this stage. And we're here at the gold farm at the moment. It's a little bit noisy, we'll just turn it off. We might turn it back on later, when we're doing something else. So I've AFK'd here for a couple of nights. I'm not sure exactly how long, because both times the computer actually crashed. Yeah. I never actually did my little intro thing, but I don't think anyone really minds, because no one really watches these videos anyway. But I will do the intro again next time. So this is how much gold blocks I've effectively made from gold nuggets. Yeah, this is about half an hour or so of getting more from this farm. I took away the item sort of pretty much for rotten flesh. There's one chest up there that it sorts into, but most of it ends up over here in the trash disposer. And as you can see there, it is blinking slightly, a little bit more, another item or so in there, and we'll just grab one of these. Nope, that's not enough to trigger it. Oh well. And this is how much gold ingots I've earned from this thing as well. So I've got plenty of gold for whatever I want to do. I realized that one of the geodes that I discovered a few weeks ago, or whenever it was directly under the gold farm. So, well, nearly directly under the gold farm. So I mined all the stuff underneath the gold farm out, so that I could come down here and get it whenever I want. I also planted another one of those for some strange reason. They grow really well in the dark, but they don't seem to grow very well in the light. That is the glowberry vines. This here, I'll set up a farm for it one day. I'm thinking I might cover the bottom in hoppers, so that whenever I knock them off, I don't have to physically go around and collect them. And that's really low to the ground, and that the bottom of the geode actually removed some of the bedrock. Not all of it. It can't remove it below a certain layer, I believe, but it got a good number of it. Dripstone still isn't doing anything. It's been days in real time, and nothing's happened. I put that one there myself in the hope that that might actually make it do something, but still nothing's grown. And lots of they don't tend to grow very well. This is about 2 days in real time of growth and berries. I haven't harvested any of them, so they're not the fastest growers. Oh, it's nighttime out here. We'll just use this bed here. I've put a bunch of stuff here for use for the construction of the farm, such as my stone cutter, and plenty of stone, and some ice, because I'm lazy when it comes to buckets. And I need a bucket of lava as well, I just remembered. This isn't an accurate list of what we need, this is just a list of useful amount of stuff. I need to grab a lava bucket. As you can see, I've removed my old storage building. I need to fill this back in, except for that little bit there full of berries. I need to do something about that. I just can't be bothered. Wow, I was doing that today, and that was the last thing. That is temporary. I'm harvesting chicken eggs to make a chicken breeder. There is about 30 chickens in that thing. This is my new storage building. It's a tiny little building, which looks like it's just a little temporary thing. I still need to make the outside look better. And you come in here, you go, oh, it's not much of a storage building, there's nothing in any of these containers. But it's all underground. Big old storage thing. You can see my lava buckets for the furnace area over there, and everything is nicely sorted. Still need to do a bunch of work down here. These picture frames aren't going to be at the bottom, they're going to be hanging over the chests so they don't get in the way. And of course I still need to... oh, there's some more ice, I'll take that. Do I need anything else from in here? I came for a lava bucket. As you can see, I am running fairly low on iron. So I put the iron bucket in there. We'll just grab some lava there, and instead of going up the up one, we'll just go up here into the furnace. And quickly check that. I do have plenty of iron still. Excellent. And I figured a little wooden house makes it look less like it's a permanent structure, and more like it's just a little shed sort of thing that someone constructed. And I did a little bit of a path work here. I still need to make this place look pretty and stuff, but I need to get rid of this building as well. This starter building is just awful. That got hit by lightning at some stage. I'm not sure when. It was a while ago, by judging by the aging of the blocks again. Well, we'll be doing the standard bedrock sort of iron farm with a slight change to it. The standard one has villages in the 3 of the 4 corners, with the last corner not having any villages in it, usually 8 for 8. But today I'm going to be doing the slightly different one that I saw somewhere, where the villages are off to one side. So we want to start constructing that. So I'm going to sit down first at the base of the hoppers, because then everything will be built up off that, and we'll grab a bunch of polished andesite, and we'll grab more andesite as we need it. So we need to create a 3x3 base. I think, ultimately, I want it to be at this level. So this is just going to be temporary blocks. I should be using something like dirt, which is easier to dismantle without risk of damaging anything else. This way, all the items that come down into here will go to this hopper. I should have probably centered that. Yeah, we'll center that. I don't know why I chose not to. And we'll just quickly grab some dirt to use as temporary blocks. There we go. And we'll just demolish all this. And put the dirt in. There we go. Yeah, this is much better. I prefer it this way. Right, and then we get rid of that. And that'll be where all the items come down. Actually, let's get it sticking out one more. That way it won't get in the way of the building. How high did I need to make it? Was it 4 or 5? Can't remember. Oh, well, we'll just play it by ear and hope for the best. I should have kept that dirt. We'll keep this dirt. I really need to create a better farm because potatoes, not the greatest. So, we want this all to be level with that for the time being. Just to make all my calculations easier. So I know that that's where the base is going to be. And then, let's see, so we need to go... We'll make it 5, just to be sure, I think. Yeah, 5 seems like a good height. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because the golems are 3 high, and we don't want to risk too much there. Oops. Again, I should have made those pillars out of dirt for the time being, but I suppose I can just keep them as stone and then put glass in amongst them. Which is why I have a lot of glass blocks. So, we want this chunk aligned. which is why I've got the outline of the chunk down there as a giant, well, giant cross. Unlike that one there, which was just an orange line, and that one was another line of wool. But since we're doing 3 by 3 in the middle here, we need to make 2 sides will only be 6 in length out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And as you can see, we should be lined up there with that one and that one. We will put another one there and then grab some more blocks. And that's going to be the wall, which will be 2 and a slab high all around. I think the villagers are going to live on this side over here, just because I don't want it sticking out too far that way, because I still have to create something around this so it doesn't look awful in this village. And then this one will also, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then block. So we know the wall's there. This one will be going out 7, so including this block here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 and a block to indicate that that's the wall. And again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with another block to indicate the wall. Now all we have to do is fill this all in, which is a time consuming and sort of boring process. Hopefully, yeah, everything is not muted. Excellent. We should really put those away and make sure that I have plenty of blocks on me. This is going to take a lot of blocks. So hopefully I have something to talk about while we're doing this, because this is kind of mindless. Oops, I sort of didn't need that row there. I just needed the block above it so that I could create the wall. I do love the simplicity of the bedrock version. There are certain things that it does that the other one just doesn't. Where is this here? We want to put scaffolding right here, I think. And a bit of scaffolding there just to get back up as we need. And then I fall down, which, you know, might as well chuck some of these things in here that I don't need anymore and grab a ton more andesite. We're going to need a bunch of this. We'll just do it this way because it's actually easier. There we go. And the sun's going down, but we can probably do a little bit more before that. Just realised I don't have any signs in there for when I need to put signs in this part here. The reason why there's a bunch of fireplaces in there is, oops, that built downwards. That's one thing that I don't like about bedrock. Don't need those. Right, we'll just go down here and grab these blocks, because otherwise I'm going to have to go and get more blocks if I lose them. Yeah. So eventually I'm going to have to put 20 villagers in this thing, which is going to be annoying. As I'll have to go and get those 20 villagers. So I think tomorrow's one will probably just be me collecting villagers. Or building a giant bridge to where the villagers live. Oh, and we'll get rid of that random block. There we go. Hopefully this is being built correctly. Hate to do all this construction and then find out I accidentally made it the wrong size. Yeah. If you're wondering why it needs to be chunk aligned, everything on bedrock pretty much needs to be chunk aligned. And I think there's vertical blocks as well, as that gold farm down there, sometimes part of it will work and part of it won't, which means I think some of the redstone is in one chunk, and well, one vertical chunk, and the other half in another vertical chunk. But that's fine, because if I stand in the right place with these two farms, I'll be able to farm both of them. And then I'll put more underground farms, and up top will just be a little quaint village. Apart from this this iron farm, of course, which will look horrible. So I think I'm going to build a little ruined castle around it or something. Like the castle out of Grimstone, or, well, Deep Slate. I keep calling it Grimstones for some strange reason. Right, and in each corner we're going to put one. This is so that when I put a bucket of water on top of this, it'll flow properly. Then we need to make this one higher. Except for that wall there, which we're actually going to dismantle. Oops. That's what happens when you have efficiency 5. You know what, we'll just keep that one there and keep that one there. Repair that. Because ultimately glass is going to go along there so the villagers can see the golems dying, I suppose? I don't know. It was in the design that I saw. And I don't think villagers count glass blocks as physical blocks. Anyway, that will be where the villagers live behind there. So I need to create a little platform for them. Probably should have done that. There we go. Should have done that earlier. This is why we got 20 fletching tables, because fletchers work even when it's not, even when it is raining and thundering. And the villagers need jobs on bedrock in order for it to count. For every 10 villagers you can get one iron golem, but it has to be all the villagers working, if I remember correctly. And then the villagers will live here. This is sadly not a chunk lined because, well, the chunk border is through that glass. We'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just... Hopefully there'll be enough space for the villagers there. I'm not really sure if I'm building this right, because I saw the video once and then I wasn't paying attention, so these guys might have to be in the same chunk. But we'll give it a shot, and if it fails, I can always come back and try it again. Okay, so that was a odd number. We'll just get rid of the corner one there, and I don't know, we'll smash out that one there and put the workstation there. And I am currently in the hole. Where the village is going. Right. Well, actually, I don't want to leave that scaffolding behind either, so we will just destroy that, and then I'll just go down here and repair it. Need to repair all this anyway. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Maybe I should just put a line of scaffolding down. Good enough. Oh, I still need to jump. Oh, there's a bottom of a fletching cable just look like planks. Never knew that. Need any glass on me at the time being. Those 4 pillars will have glass around them. And probably an iron door so that I can get in and out there if need be. Or maybe not. When will I ever need to go in there? I'll only have to go in there to fix it, and hopefully that will never be a requirement. Got to keep everything looking nice after all. Right, so hopefully that'll work. All the villagers need to get to their workstations, so that's why I wanted enough space so each one of them can get to their own workstation without having to butt heads with each other. And you could up this to like 30 villagers, but I think that'll probably be enough villagers there. Need to put slabs over this once the villagers are in there, so that they don't A, die, and B, have iron golems spawn on top of it. Or at least that's what I hope. So I'll just finish this wall around here. Then we'll get to work on the second part. I also need a bunch of beds, which I have not constructed. So I might move where all this is, and construct it down the middle, like so. Do I have any wool over here? I've got some yellow wool. Put the glass away for the time being, don't need that. We will need that for beds. How many beds can we make? We can make 10 beds. Which means we're halfway. And do I have enough space to store the beds? I need more wool. So I'm thinking we use one bed that's very distinct. This will be the center bed that the village will be tied to. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter which one of the beds that they get tied to, as long as they're tied to a bed. We'll use red. Red and yellow. Would use orange, but I haven't been harvesting any recently, and I've used it all up on other things. Right, so that was 7. I need another 3, which means more wood. Need to harvest some more spruce leaves sooner or later. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just chuck the leftover wool in there. That seems like a good enough place for it. I think there's a bed down there. Let's just go down. Rest. Oh, it's not yet. Yes, this room here still needs more done to it. I'm going to have the chests going along here, and down here there'll probably be a hole, considering I'm going to be creating a lot more underground spaces. And through there, I'll probably create another hole there as well, and a staircase down to the gold farm. Right. Back up we go. Don't know why I always open that. It sort of doesn't need me to open it. I should probably put some torches around here to stop things from spawning. That'll probably be good enough. Okay. Right, so I've got that many bids on me. So we want this side to be the center. So we're going to go 3 high, and then we're going to go out by 2, if I remember how to do this correctly. And then we're just going to unequip all those so that we can equip as many bids as possible. So bid. Oh, we're going to have to create the whole platform around, aren't we? We'll do it with dirt. So all 20 bids are going to end up going around the pit. Oops. And hopefully one of the bids will be the center of the village. Of course, I'm probably doing this horribly wrong because it has been a long time since I made an iron farm. And a couple of blocks because I need to fill that up with something. Okay. Well, why don't we do red, yellow, red, yellow? I think that'll look probably pretty good. Put the red there. Have I created too much space here, or... No, I don't have enough bids on me at the moment. Okay. Oh yeah, I've still got 4 red bids there, but we'll just grab the other ones. Can't wait to see what the finished construction of Gur and Kelly's Ferris wheel is going to look like. I was watching that stream last night, but considering it airs at 1 AM for me, that's a wee bit hard to watch. I probably should have done yellow here. Yeah, we'll do yellow and then put red on this one. Otherwise there'll be too many yellow ones sitting next to each other. And I think of... Oh yeah, there's one red one left in there. Okay, excellent. For a moment there I was like, did I count this wrong? So that's all 20 bids. Hopefully, one of them will trigger as the center of the village. Which means that when I do bring the villagers over, I'm going to have to do a couple of things. One, I'm going to have to make sure that there's no bids elsewhere in the village, which currently there is 2. One downstairs and one just down there so that I could use it easily. Oh, and there we go. Now, I need to create a layer on top of these. So just grab all this and boom. We'll do the similar thing as before. We'll build around this. This is so no iron golems can end up being on top of the beds. And the beds are 3 up because iron golems are 3-ish blocks tall. There we go, and I'll just go back up there and continue. working on it. Ultimately, with that wall around there, I could close it off entirely with the upper one. But... oh... I'm gonna have to do it this way. Boom. And we'll remove that one later. I suppose I'll do it this way. Otherwise, sometimes it might hit the one down there, and they'll just cause annoyances for me. I could do the outline. It's just pretty much copying what's down there up here, minus the area for the villages. This bit isn't really needed, as I've seen the farm work without this upper bit. Or at least I think I've seen this work, because honestly, I don't know if I dreamt someone building the farm, or whether or not I actually watched someone do it, because I was, at the time, very delusional from illness. So I could be building a farm that doesn't actually exist or work. This is why I can't remember who actually designed this farm. But, let us... oops. Oh, while down here, might as well grab that block and that block. This is why I'm hoping it works. Otherwise, I was entirely delusional. What did I take damage from? There's nothing around that I could have taken damage from there. Still don't understand that. Still also can't figure out why this game always indicates that someone's trying to... yeah. No, I can't even reach that. So, oh. Yeah, whenever I load up Minecraft or exit out of a world, sometimes it'll pop up saying malware bytes has detected a Trojan. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. And it's some sort of JP to EN Trojan thing. Oops, going too far that way. Okay, so that's as far that way as I want to go. And I think... we'll just leave that. Just go to in here where it's nice and easy to calculate things. We'll just do the outline. Well, anyway, back to that, what's it called, Ferris wheel that they're making. I can't wait to see what it actually looks like at the end. I think I only got to about an hour and a half into it, so they just finished Kiara's art on it. As well as, you know, damaging things that Kiara built. Which was funny. And I think Ina popped in shortly after that. But at some point I passed out because of the sleeping pills that I'd taken. I need to go get more blocks. The iron golems will fall down through there, and as you can see here, I got plenty of eggs. Don't want to get too close, otherwise I'll accidentally pick up some eggs. Andesite. None in the upper chest. Plenty in the bottom chest. We'll just grab a bunch of andesite. There we go. And while we're here, might as well polish it up. There we go. Because this world was made when the 1.17 bedrock was slightly broken on spawns, most of the rock around here is not actually stone, it's things like andesite, diorite, granite, and deep slate, tough, as well as various other things. Which made it annoying trying to get resources. I've only found a stack of diamonds so far, and I've been playing for, what, nearly 2 weeks. Because everything around here was loaded up roughly during a buggy version of Bedrock. If I go further away, I'd probably have better luck at finding diamonds. But I'm not going to do that, because I can't be bothered. Oops. Well, you needed to be taller anyway. That's the corner one. We'll just run around and put them all in the corners. Might as well, instead of having something just floating there looking like it doesn't belong, I'll try and make it look like this is actually part of a building or something. Even though it is going to look pretty silly with this. Floating beds. Oh, I've got to get better food. There is a ton of cows over there that I should probably use for food. Yeah. Go this way. Excellent. And then we just run along here like this, and everything just goes swimmingly. If you're using this as a tutorial, I don't know why you're doing that. Yeah, but hopefully this will all work in the end. Otherwise, I am going to be embarrassed. I'll probably actually grab some villagers today and start the villager side of it, because this is going pretty quickly. We're only 40 minutes in. But getting the villagers into this thing is going to be a pain, so maybe this one will just be a short video. Now I need to... and I still got to do the center part anyway, and the water. I suppose there's a lot of stuff that I still ultimately need to do. We'll get rid of this dirt here and put stone in there, even though I know I removed the stone earlier, because I am an idiot. Right. And as long as no one can see the yellow wool, it's perfectly fine for it to stay there. I don't think you can see any of it because I put that dirt over that part of it. And might as well just complete the look a little bit there. Later on I'll come through and remove these border lines. Okay, and up we go. What do we need to do up here? We need signs in the water here. I also need to put, I think I might just remove all the scaffolding for the time being. And we need signs. So, we need to make them. We need some sticks. How many signs do we need? We need 9, 18, 36. So we'll just create 36 sticks because I think that's how many we need for signs. And I don't have enough wood there. Spruce logs. Where's my signs? There they are. Oh, yeah, that's right. They have to. Don't know what I was thinking there. 36 was it? I think it was. I forgot that they only go into piles of 16, which is somewhat annoying. And we'll grab some glass for this section. Oops. You know what? I might keep the. Oh, I keep doing that. I might keep the ice for when I do a giant bridge to bring all the villagers over here. Because I'm just gonna. The villagers are pretty much. Let's see, we're at -22. So, well, not -22, 123 here. Effectively, the village is at 130 straight that way. So I might just go from about here and build a giant bridge straight that way. Won't be perfect, but it'll get the job done. And, you know, eventually my base is going to be moving over slightly in that direction, but more in that direction, so maybe straight line and then that way. And eventually I'll put packed ice or blue ice on it to... Oh, I'm going to need even more signs, I just realised. Excellent, so there's the signs there, which means I need signs down here as well. So I'm going to need another 18 signs because I forgot to calculate that properly. You know what, that's going to annoy me immensely, and that's right, you lose both your signs if that happens. Because one of these signs is supporting the other sign. Nothing's in there. Okay, so what's going to go on down here is I'm going to put fireplaces down at the bottom, then lava just above it, and then those are going to prevent water from coming down, and I'm going to put another layer on top of them to... We'll just make a bunch of signs. That's probably enough. I didn't bother counting that time. Probably should have, but I didn't. And we need to go into here. Put signs on top of all these. That A, I'm never going to be seeing it, so I suppose I'll just leave that one. Not the straightest, but doesn't have to be. Right, so that'll stop water from flowing down in there. So if I start putting the water in, which I should probably go grab another bucket, as well as create a temporary holder for water. So we'll just use dirt here. It's not what I wanted. Might as well grab that. And I think there's some water over here from my old farms. Still need to put some dirt in there and get rid of that. Still need to get rid of these farms actually, because there's going to be little buildings throughout here. I think I'm going to put a little church here next to a ruined castle here. But man, this thing's actually pretty big when I think about it. Maybe I shouldn't have put it here. Oh, infinite water source. Very convenient. We'll just put one in each corner for the time being. I suppose once while I'm doing this, I don't think I put one there, but I put one there. I think I'll create an infinite water source down here when I do this. Yeah, so I put one there. Yeah, I didn't need to create that water source anyway. Oh, we don't want that one. I don't think we want that one either. We want that one. Maybe we want that one. No, it's all flowing fine. I think that's fine. As long as the water is pushing everything to the center, it should all be good. Just put that corner one in there. Having a depth strider on your boots when doing this is very useful. Highly recommend it. Also, probably should go to the bed in a second, just so that no water is leaking in here. Just so you guys can probably see what's happening better. Preparing all the blocks beforehand is something that you really should do. So we've got all this. And... oh yes, more scaffolding. And also water. Probably don't need this, but I might. What I forgot to do here was put one in each corner. As well as I still need to... there we go. Still need to put the signs in. Which is more than enough. We'll just do it this way. Oops. Really should create a character instead of having Steve on there. Oh, no wonder that didn't work. I didn't have the thing done. What character does that? Yeah, that's just default Steve. I've been very, very lazy. But that's part of the course for me. Eventually I'll get around to getting a Minecraft stick in or something. Or just making one from the parts available. So I think I want it there. Generating infinite water sources as you're going is very useful. The reason why we're doing the corners like this is we don't want to fill this entire area up full of water. And if we get too close to the edge, like putting a water source there and then putting that one up there, this whole area would just become water. And yeah, we want it flowing rather than being water sources. And then we'll just put one in the corner at each corner. Yeah, that's all looking good. We sort of need to get out of here now, so we'll just hop up here and demolish that. So we no longer have to come into this section or the one below it, but we still need to put the planks around. We might as well just fall down here. Grab our scaffolding there. We now need slabs. That's what I was meant to say, not planks. Yeah, I did make far too many of those. So let us put some in here. I think 2 stacks is probably going to be more than enough for this. Or at least this section of it. Still need to put some on top of that so villagers will be safe. So we'll just line that up there. This way the iron golems cannot... The iron golems cannot spawn on it. Another thing that happened in the whole live Minecraft server is Gura and Kiera. Why do I always fail at saying her name? Takanashi is easier to say actually for me. I don't know why. Oh. Yeah, they made giant pixel arts, and I might one day build those myself, but not today. Since this is 2.5 blocks tall here, the iron golems should not be able to spawn on it. Especially since it's a half slab anyway. Did I even make that high enough? Yeah, 2.5. Should be fine. I need to dismantle that bit there. So that used 62 slabs for that side, I think. Might have been less, but I'm just going with the fact that there was 2 left there. I do believe that I knocked a couple out, so maybe it was just 60 slabs. Or I could have been even more than 64. Could have been 66, and I could have grabbed more than I was expecting, or I put down more earlier. Oh yeah, the corner ones. Didn't think about that. Yeah. Okay, so that's this part done. Oops. So alternatively, if this farm does not work, I can just transfer 8 of the villagers there, 4 of the villagers into that corner, and 8 of the villagers into that corner and give them all their little workstations there. And hopefully that would fix it if this version of it is not good enough. Like I said, not sure if this is an actual farm or whether or not I was delusional from sickness. But if it is an actual farm, thank you for whoever invented it. I have no clue because I was not logged into a YouTube account in that potentially delirious dream. And I will need more slabs because I gotta put some up there on that. We will 41 slabs should do it. There might even be some in here. No. And there's one right there. That was just to tell me that's where I put the slab. Well, put all the blocks. Sometimes visual representations of stuff make it easier to, well, spot things. And we'll just... I only need a small space to get the villagers to fall in there. And I don't have enough slabs, but that's fine. Because we'll just do that, and then this space here will be where we get the villagers in. Getting the villagers is going to be the annoying part. So now, I think I'm going to put the lava in. And the fireplaces. So we'll just get rid of a lot of these blocks. We don't need them in here. And get rid of the sticks and the wood as well. Grab all these fireplaces. Boom, 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 boom. The reason why we have all these campfires is so that any cats that spawn in it will give us strength. In fact, I did need more glass. We'll just grab that there and because we don't want the lava leaking on us. That sounds like a horrible, horrible thing to have happen. Okay, now we go in here and we just don't put it there, we put it there. And it should spill out and fill that whole area up, and that should kill the iron golems for us. We'll just exit all that, because I think this is 9 long. It could be 10 long. No, 9 long. Excellent. And this will take care of any cats that get caught in here, which is horribly cruel when you think about it, but we want the string. Because this isn't just an iron farm, it's a string farm as well. That is, as long as the village thing spawns properly. And that should all be working fine. There shouldn't be any water spilling out anywhere. All the water's flowing perfectly into the center. Just do a quick visual check here and it's all looking good. We've got the slabs up here, we've got the slabs down here, and all the water... Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the water was going in there properly. So now we need to create a way of getting the villagers to the iron farm. Which means first we're going to rest, because the sun's going away. We'll grab more dirt, and we'll just put all these back on the bar. And oh, I had the... Oh, that's right. One of them was the lava bucket. The other was the water bucket. Right. Just wait for that sunset to go away. Probably gonna have to do something about this tree. Gonna have to give this tree back its leaves at some point. Sort of wanted to put down a marker for the corner of a chunk, because that storage facility is chunk lined, even though it doesn't need to be. There's always a possibility that one day I put an item sorter down there, but considering this base is temporary, it's just the starter base. Eventually I'm going to move away from here, and then whenever I come back this will be an industrial sector. Which means that eventually I'm going to put a little KFP here for those chickens to live in, where they shall produce plenty of fried phoenix. Okay, so this is all looking good, and I need more dirt. That's why we were going over this way. I completely forgot. Can't wait to see what Amy does with that sky temple that she's making in Minecraft. I might eventually copy it as well. We'll just grab tons of dirt there, and we'll put the grass ones back, because there's no reason for us to have them. I was watching Wattle's video earlier where he was stripping wood and putting them in with the planks to make a floor, and it does look pretty reasonable. Put some spider webs in here as well, just to make it look more like a storage shed. Well, storage warehouse. Still need to fill that in, which is annoying. Okay, so we need a way of getting villagers up there. Okay, so I'm thinking I get them in there in minecarts, or get them close to there in minecarts. Maybe I'll create a platform up there that I can stand them on and trap them in. Since glass doesn't count as a solid block for going through, I don't know why I filled all this up. That's really pointless. Oh. Oops. Yeah. We might make that too long so I can put a corner in here. There we go. We go up. We bring them up here. We bring them up onto a platform here that I'll create. Like that. When we bring them up, they'll come to here and I'll offload them. Oops. That's not what I wanted. We'll just do that. Okay, that's good enough. So I'm going to bring them up here. So there'll be a corner here and glass block here. So that we'll go corner through here into this section here, where I will then shove them into this corner, hopefully. I might need to make this area smaller in the future, but we'll just lock it all off so that zombie villages and stuff don't get in, and then light it all up. Which reminds me, I need to light up that section as well. So we'll just go through here and put some lights down in there for the villages. Won't have it directly next to the thing in case that somehow breaks it. It shouldn't, but we don't want zombies spawning down in there. There's always a chance that a zombie horde spawns in the village. I've seen it before. I did lose an entire village to it because I wasn't paying attention, and one of the houses spawned about 10 zombies and they just rampaged through, killing all the villagers. Right, so we'll just fill that in and that in. This way I need all my I'll probably keep 25 on us. I need a bunch of rails and stuff, and some glass. Well, as redstone torches, or I'll just use redstone bricks actually. If I put a redstone brick here, here, and here, that should be good enough. Then when the villagers come, it'll go boom. It gets powered on. We'll just do there's a pity that I just can't have corner power rails. But boom, these ones get powered on. Goes into here, and this is where I will take them out of their cart and then shove them into there. It's a brilliant plan. In fact, we'll just bring them along to that far, I think. There we go, and we'll put a glass block there. So when they come in, they'll go straight into that section. And I'll test it with a minecart myself. Put a glass block there so that we can get in there, and then a couple of dirt blocks down here, like so. This is just roughly where the path of this is going to be going. Right, and we need more rails, powered rails, which is convenient because that's why I sort of came over here. I would have just put it straight down this way, but I didn't feel like going through the wheat field for the time being. And because the bridge is going to go somewhere around here-ish, we need to come through this area. Grab all that and damage that. And this will be roughly where the bridge is. Unless, of course, I just... Yeah, we'll do the villages tomorrow instead of making a bridge. We'll just take this rail all the way down to the water edge. Yeah, that seems good enough. And then I just have to get the villagers onto the rail down here. We replace this block here with that, and then we'll just go powered rails all the way to there. And powered rails to there. You bring the villagers to here, we dump them on there, and then they just get propelled up here. We need another... We got plenty of powered rails, so... Or at least we had plenty of powered rails. 64 powered rails, that's more than enough to get them up the hill. They'll go so fast up here they won't know what's coming. Literally. They have absolutely no clue what's happening in this area. And more powered rail. We'll replace this block here with a redstone. Then we'll go quickly rest, because I could have just come straight through here. I don't know why I decided to go around so much. And I can't be bothered resetting it all. When it gets to... Yeah, we should be testing the... testing this. Well, at least part of it at the moment. So we'll go down, we'll grab our minecart that's in here. Because it's very important to have minecarts. I do need to build a bunch more minecarts so that I know just how many villages I'm bringing. Oh, we'll just go over here and test this section of it first. And then it goes right to the edge. Excellent. Might need to put some dirt right here to stop them from doing that. And then I'm going to have a way to get out. Ultimately, I could put some scaffolding here. This way I can get up here. I'll get out of... Once I've gotten them into the thing, I might just run after them rather than going up on a minecart myself. We might put a powered rail in here. We'll replace this block here with a redstone block. Oh, those chickens are... And that'll power that through there nicely. Since this is going downhill, we don't need to power that part. There is a little bit of a downhill there, so we won't worry about that. We will put a redstone there. And we'll just chuck some redstone in here as well. That should all be gravy. Sit maybe this section here, but should be good. Let's go test it. It's 1 hour and 12 minutes in. Nice and fast. Plenty of powered rails. It's easier at the moment for me to make powered rails than it is to make normal rails due to the fact that I've got a gold farm, not an iron farm. And that is brilliant. Oh, I just remembered we can put rails into the water, so let's go do that. Can we put a minecart into the water though? Yeah, might as well give it a shot. That way we can float the boat right over to the minecart and hope it works for the best. Let's see, we'll just remove those 2 bits of sand to create a nice little area there. There we go, and we'll knock those out there and put powered rails all the way down into the water. Then we put that there, and we'll just go along like that, and up we go. If I get out, how far will this minecart go without me? Probably going to go all the way. But it didn't. That's good. Okay. Just chuck that there. I don't think we need any more rails, so we'll just chuck all those in there. We'll keep the minecart on us. We need a boat. Where did I put all the boats? There's a boat. We'll use a boat. And we need to destroy all the beds. Because I'm going to go grab a villager now just to make sure. We don't have any composters, any workstations around. There's a ton of workstations in that building, but because I've already pre-assigned them all Fletcher, that should be fine. I just need to make sure that they're stuck on Fletcher before they come here. Oh yes, and the last bed over here is another one that we need to collect. We'll just chuck both beds in there. And hopefully this will all work fine. Looks pretty horrible at the moment, but once I get rid of all this dirt and then build some sort of wrecked castle around it, it should be fine. I could have probably embedded part of that into the ground. but that might have gone into the... Oh, that's what I need to do. One thing to make it easier for me to push the villagers onto that area is trapdoors. I'll just take all 4. And it'll be faster just to go up by rail. Okay. No. Has to be like that, I think. Not quite what it actually should be, but we'll give it a test, see if it works. We'll go grab a villager, and then we will eventually get 20 villagers into this. I might do that off camera, because it'll probably be boring to watch me move 20 villagers about 500 blocks. But we'll get 1 villager today, and then I'll call it quits. Yeah, we'll grab water. Creating a river is probably going to be the smart move. We'll just chuck that there for the time being. And we'll just see how far we can go via boat. We might create a small trench. Like so. Is that flowing water or is that still water? That's still excellent. Oh, I think that's as far as we're going by boat there. I could ultimately get the boat through here, I think. And we need some water in here just to... It all looks fairly still. We'll just do that and then get rid of this tree so it's not left floating. Because according to the front thing, you shouldn't leave trees floating. Not that it really matters. Okay, and might as well go through there like that. And that all fills up except for that little spot right there. There we go. And I'll keep the gravel because you never know when you need to make concrete. Even though I still need to find a good place to get sand. And let's grab some water before we go up the hill here. So there's the passageway there, which actually goes to this water source. So where does this water go? Because I might have just pointlessly made a trench in another section that I didn't need to. Yeah, that was a pointless little trench that I made, but oh well. I think I might create a little waterfall thing here just so I can drive the boat onto it, and then I need to remember what size that I'll... Oh, yikes. You have a trident. That means you can drop a trident. Did you drop a trident? You did drop a trident. Oh, who's attacking me now? You? Yes, it is nighttime and it's raining. And we're at 125 here, and there's lots of creepers and stuff around. Right, so we'll just... Oops, don't want to go that far down. We'll just put grass here. And we'll just grab our 2 buckets. I think ultimately that should create an infinite water source. And yeah, we'll just create a passageway, I think, for the time being. At 69, I think the village height is at 70. So we'll just cut all the way through here and then fill in a little bit of it. Hopefully he dropped me a bow. He did. Excellent. That's another dispenser that I can build. You, sir, are you going to drop me a bow? You did. Good man. I have a feeling that in the future this trench is going to annoy me. But for the time being, it shall be fine. You, sir, hopefully give me a bow as well. You don't have a bow. Go away. I might take it this far and then just hope that I can sail up the current. Because we're at 69, which is a perfect number. A very nice number indeed. Oh, go away. It's just fault. Thought that sand was a pillager outpost for a second there. It was part of it, I think. But they usually have little wool houses next to pillager outposts. Well, this is tedious, but ultimately I was going to build a giant bridge. But I realized I could probably just sail them over and then cart them up. I'll probably still build that bridge sometime in the future. Really wish I had brought a bed with me. Probably too close to the village now as well. I hope I'm not accidentally converting them all into zombies. Because that would be a pain in the ass. There's a creeper down there. We'll just quickly go to the village and sleep, and then come back and continue what we're doing there. He was going to stay around even if I slept, because he had armor. Yeah, none of these villagers are in their bed, so. Of course, the villagers here are safe from zombie hordes inside their little house, because all the iron golems are in here with them. I'm getting plenty of loot, even though I don't care about some of this, like seeds. And we'll just chuck those in there. I never did fix this, but So let's see. Oh, that was an Enderman. That had me worried for a second there. Might as well grab some water down here. Don't really need more saplings. It should take me down the hill quickly. No, the Enderman doesn't like that water. We're at 64 here. I need to make sure that when I get off the water up here, looks like I built something there so I didn't fall into a hole. So if I just get rid of some of this and then cut down one of these trees so it doesn't get in the way. I can hopefully sail up here. Or maybe not. Is it the leaves that are getting in the way? Because I can get rid of the leaves. Not with that axe though, because that it's got silver touch. And then just, yeah, we'll just place you over there. Okay. I don't think I can sail up there. Means I might need to go get some pistons and create a piston system. It's Hain or a lead. Do I have any leads in this village? Ultimately, I could just flood this area with water. That there should do it. Plenty of water here for me to get. Beautiful. We'll just create a nice little ocean all the way along. And then when I put the boat on a lead, I can just carry it up the hill with me. Oh, that's right. There's a big hole here. We'll just build that in. There we go. And good boy. First dog tamed of this world. It will keep me safe from all the nasties, hopefully. Really should make an axe that doesn't have silk touch on it. Waste not, want not, after all. Oops. So if I put a water block there, and the dog's enjoying the water. Hopefully I have a lead in this village, otherwise it's going to be annoying to try and carry the villager all the way. That's going to be a little bit annoying there, so we'll just flood it a little bit more and then take away that one and decrease the flood in that section, and put that there. It should flood this entire area. I need another bucket of water. I'll grab 2 because I think I probably want to increase the water flooding here. And the water flooding here. As well as remove these trees. Or at least a good portion of the trees. You know what, we'll be kind and get rid of this part here as well. Okay. Hopefully these leaves will despawn for us. Even though it does take a while for some leaves to despawn, as we can see from where I've been cutting trees a lot. Grab some more water as we go, because I think another block of water there, just to fill out this area a little bit more. And there. There, I have flooded this valley nicely. I'm sure in my previous world I was able to get boats up bits of water like that, but apparently not in this one. Maybe there was an update somewhere that fixed that. No leads in there. Hopefully there's one somewhere around here. No, I don't have any. There's a boat, and plenty of beds. Did I leave one in a box somewhere up here, I think? No. Right, well. Without a lead, I'm not going to have much luck at actually getting them up the hills, so might as well go back to base and get one. And I wasn't planning to stream for this long, but we want to get at least one villager in there, just to make sure that our system works. And I'll probably be doing most of the bringing the villagers over off camera. At least this part we'll be able to sail. Oh, the chickens are spawning now. Last night when I was trying to make that chicken breeder thing, they just refused to spawn. It was quite annoying. We'll offload a lot of the junk that we have on our inventory as well. No reason to have it. Oh man. I do like the fact that I got that trident though. That is nice. Yeah, sticks, other bits and bobs. We'll just chuck a bunch of this stuff in here. I'll sort it out later. Might as well chuck the bows in there. I think I have rotten flesh in there. Yeah, let's check. And I need a bed, but don't have one on hand because I can't remember which box I put it in. I think it is over here. Yeah. Might take the bed with me. And I left the boat down there. Okay. I saw something orange when I was coming down. Leads. There we go. We'll take all 9, just in case we lose some. And then we'll go back up. See, one thing we can do is we can put a villager in a boat and put a lead on the boat. Or maybe we have to put the lead on the boat first. I'll figure it out when I get there. Oh, why did I do that? We don't need the shovel. I can probably swim faster than this boat now that I've got depth something or other on my boots. Wonder if I can float up this waterfall. The answer is sometimes yes. But I lose the boat. Luckily, I should be able to... Oh, there's the doggy. I forgot about him. He's having fun. He can hop on the boat. There we go. Oh, those 3 blocks there are going to annoy me. We'll just... Oh, there's a hole down there. I need a block. There's a block. Need to remove that block. And... boom. In fact, while we're at it, we'll just... What is down there? Nothing. Okay, I thought I saw a mine shaft for a second. That's very nice, doggy. I should give you a name. Or, if I had any viewers at the moment, I would ask them, but you should have a name. Anyway, time to get out of the boat, because I need to put a villager in that boat. In fact, I might just have you standing guard there. Okay. I'll come back and get you one day. Okay, villager. Just click the villager here. Close that. Villager number 1. Now, I put a lead on that, and then drag it along. Now we've got 2 villagers. We don't want 2 villagers, but we have 2 villagers. There we go. How am I going to get both the villagers when I get there? I'll probably have to have 2 minecarts. Maybe I should remove the signposts that I've put up. Oh wait, I'm not going to be able to ride in the boat myself. Damn it. Oh, that's right, I don't have to take them up that part. It's over here that I take them up. Come on. Come on, Mr. Villagers. Oh, they're not liking this spot. It's probably because of that block. We'll get rid of that block and then try again. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can hop them. Forgot about that. You jump, they jump. Sort of. Oh, I should have tamed another doggy. Okay, excellent. We'll just keep this while moving along. Going backwards so we can see the villagers come with us. And I wonder how fast I can actually go and still have them follow. Pretty fast. Hopefully this doesn't kill them, and it didn't. It only made them stronger. And because we're in proper water now, we can just power along. And even if we lose them, we know where they are. Hopefully I don't accidentally drown one of them when I put them in a minecart. Should be able to get one in a minecart, then leave the other one on a boat, as long as I put the boat back down quickly enough. Okay, here we are. We'll take this stuff out of the inventory. Well, we'll leave that in the inventory, we'll take that out. And drag them over to the minecart. Excellent, and you're in there, and I need a boat for the other guy. And away we go. And look at that, you've already signed yourself up for something. And I need to punch that up from underneath you and then push you into there. That is your new home. Enjoy. I just need dirt on my bar there to do that. hopefully he'll find his way to the correct working station. Oh yes, I do have the minecart. Excellent. Those foxes love that puddle of water. Right, I need to put that down there and then push you back in the water, good sir. We'll just pull you this way a little bit. Excellent, excellent. And then shove you towards the minecart. That is not the minecart. If I swim to about here and then get out of the boat, you should go straight towards the minecart. Good man. And he's already linked himself to something. Did I leave the bed on the ground? No. Okay. And he's linked himself to something else. I wonder how far away they link to the beds. And how far away they link to the workstation. I think it's 20 blocks to the workstation. And into the hole you go. A new home just for you. And 19 other people. Who, right now there's only one other person in there. But more will come soon. Well, I think that's going along nicely so far. I just need to get a ton more villagers into there. And then deal with any loose golems that might spawn because of how I'm doing this. So, I'm going to call it there, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Jeff, the half-assed vTuber. I was about to say streamer, but I suppose I'm a half-assed streamer as well. And this has been me building an iron farm. We'll just get that out of the way, and then take a screenshot of that. We'll get rid of that and take a screenshot. There we go. And bring it back. Excellent. That way I can replace the thumbnail with this. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay. At some point next week, I'll probably start playing some other games. Because once I get the iron farm up and running, it's just a matter of time before I get all the other farms up and running. And a lot of the builds you probably don't want to actually watch me make. And I'll probably only play this when I actually have something to talk about. Which I didn't really have much to talk about in this one. So I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's episode, where I don't know what I'll be doing in tomorrow's episode. I might just do an episode where I just build a giant bridge and don't talk. That might be fun, I don't know. Well, put this to the ending stream. Oh look, I can change. Oh, yeah. Just realized that there was a drop down menu there that I hadn't seen before. That allows me to change the theme. But we'll go with this theme still. So, adios.